Aaron,
Hey,
what's
nigga, that's
popping?
cold, nigga. I'm gonna go to Home Depot today, nigga.
Yo, Mr. Fantastic, just get a piece of wood and just be in the front yard. I'm telling you, boy.
Hey, when y'all see a nigga on Instagram with that motherfucking chainsaw salon, you know why? Goddamn.
Aaron, what's popping?
What's up? What's going on?
Man, everybody going to buy a chainsaw once we log off. That's all.
Yeah, you should.
Mhm.
Yeah, get a still or a Husqvarna.
Yeah, I got a It was only $200. I need to get a better one for sure. I need to get a
Yeah.
still.
You gotta
But
start
Aaron,
off.
what do you think? We having that conversation. But is handiwork, blue collar overall, is it devalued?
Yes. Is something that when we say a man should provide, he should provide resources.
Yeah.
But no one ever says anything about being resourceful.
Isn't that's a resource in itself, ain't it?
Or the resource, right? Because resourcefulness
Yeah.
is the ability to secure resources.
Mm.
And if you limit your ability to secure resources by being less resourceful, then how efficient are you at securing resources, and how efficient are you at maintaining the resources you've accumulated? When people say that they value their time, yes, absolutely, you should. Which is why you shouldn't wait on someone to come to you to do something that you could have had done before he got there, and then spent some of your resources, whatever the markup is, because he's doing this to make money. He's doing this because this is the resources he's providing, right? So why spend the extra money to give another person resources when you can do it yourself? Now you've saved double the time and the markup. This is what you're doing with your resources. When you can just take the time to learn to do a thing once. And I'm not suggesting that we should all learn how to go and build buildings from a freshly poured foundation. No. But there are certain things, look, if you can shave and wash your ass and do laundry, like there's things above that and then above that you should be able to do. Cars, like the ability to change oil these days is a diminishing skill. Partly because cars you plug into walls now. Right? I get that. And forget about learning how to drive a manual transmission. But there's still things that you should be able to do. You know? And I think that's why men are having a hard time in the dating market with how they feel valued and how the world values them. The value that that's why they say shit like men have been reduced to a wallet. No shit. You can't do anything.
It's like you said it yourself that your wallet is the thing.
No,
he's saying it much more.
Hold on, Mr. Go. Hold on.
Put a fucking tree down and set it on fire so it can be warm. She will fuck you, trust me. I've had a house with several fireplaces, right? You get me an axe and a chainsaw, bring your woman to the crib and see what happens.
Damn. So it looks like people want to respond, but I want to ask a question also. Yeah, I forgot my question now. Oh, so truth hurts was up. You could jump. I just want to add this in because I think it will stay right on the point. Truth hurts when Mr. Fantastic asked him a question about provisions, right? And he's like, it doesn't matter if your woman is a billionaire, right? Your job, provisions for her, isn't to bring in money, but it's to provide the things that she lacks. So whatever provision looks like for that woman, you provide everything else. He's like, money isn't the only way to, provide for the significant other. Go ahead, Cheek.
I think that we may be overextending women's nature a little bit. I don't know if y'all have ever had this happen, but when women like you or your girl specifically likes you, they will stare at you doing anything and find you to be attractive, right? Like I've looked over at a girl before and she's staring and I'm just doing something simple. So I just don't understand like why we say you got to do this or you got to do that. A lot of times if they see you focused in on anything or they see any determination on you, they find that attractive. That's what I've noticed. That's just me though. I've literally been making a beat. The girl knows nothing about music, but she is staring because I'm staring. and she found, look, the only thing that may have some exception is video games because they don't see anything productive coming from that. They don't see an outcome that they think is amazing. But if you do something that produces an outcome that they can't do, they tend to find a lot of interest in that, and that's been my takeaway. I've seen women stare at me while I'm filming. I've seen women stare at me while I'm taking pictures. And then they go, "Oh, that's so nice." And then I go, "Well, why was you staring so long?" I just think it's really cool. It's really fascinating to see men work and do a thing. So trying to say, well, if you get a chainsaw or X, nigga, if you do anything that produces an outcome and they like you, they're gonna stare at you googly eyes. Sometimes you can be watching TV and you look over and she's staring. Like, what are you staring at? I'm just looking at you. Like, why are you looking at me? Like, because they want to. Like, I don't understand. I don't know.
That doesn't debunk what was said, though. I mean, that can be true too.
So it's more so to this thing that it takes something for women to look at you googly eyed, like being able to, I don't know, fix the entire house in the car, and that's just not true.
But that's not what I said.
But you may not be saying it, but a lot of what you said seems to be agreeing with John's argument. So I'm producing a different idea. So you may not agree wholly or totally, but some of the words can be attributed to supporting his idea. So I'm just saying something different.
No,
Aaron, Aaron, let me ask you a question. You know, I don't know if you heard what I said, but you said it so much more eloquently than I did. But we basically said pretty much the same thing.
No, we're not saying the same thing at all. You said that men are soft, and what I'm saying is that it is inefficient. If a man's number one priority is to provide, right, then that has to be looked at with a bit more complexity. We have to be efficient with the things that we provide.
No, I'm simplifying. I understand the complexity.
Yeah, simplifying, but that's a word. Simplifying always, well, not always, but certainly makes things more efficient, right? But what I'm saying is, what we hear women say is they want a man to be a provider, right? Is it? We can agree to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then just what Chiki's saying, right? So you can say a man that is immersed in something that he enjoys doing or is good at, if it's lucrative, then that's him leveraging his ability to be a better provider, right? The same can be said about being handy. The two things are what you're saying is the same, Chiki, really. It's just what it is that you're doing. Like with making music, for example, you're creating an art. Great. If you can pay for that, awesome. And I can see why women, you know what I mean? However, music isn't necessarily needed for life like heat or water and plumbing and things. So when she sees you do something with your own hands that not only improves her quality of life, but secures her quality of life, there's going to be some kind of response to that, or there's going to be some kind of confidence that she's going to take on. But even if you're creating music, if you're using that music to earn money, yes, then she's going to see you as a man that's resourceful in making money. There's nothing wrong with that. Two can be true at the same time.
Right. So the takeaway, though, I think that is you guys when you said I see why you guys are saying we're more than, or we're not more than just a wallet because you can't do anything. I think that's a very reductionist takeaway from that statement, which is it's not that we can't do more than our wallet. It's just we're not recognized for the things that we can do, or it's not as valued outside of the wallet, right? So if a man is a handyman, but he makes 40,000, and a man that's in tech makes 80,000, and he doesn't know how to work around a car or any of those things, the question is, who do you think she'll choose? And most men will say the man that makes 80,000 with no handy experience versus the man that makes 40,000 because they prioritize financial things over handyman things, if I'm making sense.
You're making sense, but your argument is in a very controlled environment, right? You're missing out on a lot of variables. And I didn't say that men only are reduced to their wallet. I can see how we're headed in that direction, because what we're doing is we're thinning the list of things that we're looked at, right, that we're valued for. So that's not to say everything that you said a man can't be valued for, but with things coming off the list, right, it gets thinner by nature. So to say it's a reductionist look at it, there's a reduction that's taking place, right? I'm thinking about adding things to the list, and the one thing in your $40,000 and $80,000 analogy you didn't think about was, what about a man that makes $70,000 in a similar job, but can save $30,000 annually in doing little things rather than having to pay someone like a plumber who's making $100,000 plumbing things, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I can see if you had to dig up a slab and replace 4-inch mains going out to the city as a plumber. Yeah, who can do that? But your woman has hair and is clogging the sink on a quarterly basis. That $100,000 plumbing's getting paid to rectify a situation that you, my man, and it's a recurring situation, right? So I'd rather, if you're going to make $80,000, appreciate the $80,000 by being efficient with the expenditure of it. That's all I'm saying.
No, for sure. I
But
don't think we're disagreeing on the practicality of learning these things.
That's all I'm saying.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So I thought we was, and I could be my mistake, but I thought we were speaking on, is this desirable to women? Is this such a big deal to women? And in my
Those are two different
encounter,
weapons.
in my encounter and experience, it's not, because they don't even pay attention to when shit get paid around the house. To be honest with you, they don't really know the cost of anything. They just know it be there. It don't be there, and then it be there when you want it.
Exactly.
But I think the argument is this though, Cheeky. It's in their nature, right? I think that's the argument. Like if you put them in that environment where they get to see you in that environment, right? Being that quote unquote masculine figure with the chainsaw, it will have that kind of effect on them. I'm not sure if any of us have actually denied that. I think we have just been kind of suggesting that it's not so much appreciated or even valued, right? Because like I've heard a lot of people say back in the day, what your grandmama and your great grandmama and them, they used to put their husbands to work. I hear that said a lot. You know what I'm saying? We'll be requesting, can you put these cabinets in? Can you do this? Can you do that? Right? But it's like even me, when I was just listening to Aaron talk, I'm thinking like, I used to do building management. Well, why the fuck ain't he coming out here and doing this shit with his own building? Why does he want me to do it when he can come out here and do all this stuff? He can come out here in the winter and get this ice up and lay this salt down and do all this other stuff and, you know, clean these basements and paint these walls when the people move out and all this different stuff. But he paid me to do it, right? Because his time was more valuable to go do all these other things that he had going on, right? And so now if I hear people say all the time, man, you want to get into real estate, you get you some property, then you can get property managers. You can pay them $100 a door, whatever they always say, right? To have them take care of the property. This thing that you could do yourself, but you're looking at it from a business aspect. And I think that's the thing about young folks now, where all of the different things that have happened, including COVID, I think they just value their time. I think that's the component that we really don't give them that much credit for. They value their time and they don't want to spend their time being laborious, even if that comes off as less masculine.
Yeah, and like you said, since the women don't have they don't have a connection to it, there's no value in it. So it's a combination of what we were saying earlier as to where the younger women now, anybody, especially I say under 30s, more so under 25. That's no correlation. It doesn't even register. You can chop all the wood you want to, Aaron, and that pussy gonna be dry as a motherfucker. Dry
No, but see, you got to ask the question, and it was just said: is it that way because they weren't exposed to it, or are they even unaware? Like, how do you know that would be the case? Wait, Mr. Fantastic, please. You have patience, please. How do you know unless you have a woman that is sitting in front of a fireplace that's burning wood that she watched you out the window chop in the snow? You trust me, I'm telling you from anecdotal experience. This was not yesterday, this was maybe 15 years ago, but then and now, young women, old women, love that shit.
Yeah, but you're
look, bro.
15 years ago would still be current 45-year-old women now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So,
but they weren't 45 then. They were.
No, I understand that. but you have the same experience, and they grew up with you with the masculine presence and the thing. These girls now are completely, totally absent of it. Not
Have
nowhere
they
around.
been exposed to it is the question. And what happens to them if you do expose them to it and they have never been exposed to it? You're telling me that the women, you're saying they don't care that this would have no impact on them whatsoever, and they've experienced it.
I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you this. This is what I'm saying. Mr. Fantastic is saying directly. If you were to bring a woman that's 25 years or younger and cut wood in front of her, if she's not already on her cell phone looking on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube or whatever the fuck, she's not going to be sexually aroused at all. Okay?
Has she been exposed to it?
That's irrelevant.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not irrelevant. No, it's not irrelevant. No, it's not irrelevant. I said, no, you're right. No, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me fix it. No, Aaron, you're right. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Because she has no experiences to it, there's no value to it for her. Like he said,
I would say that.
So Aaron, I get Aaron's point. Aaron's point is there's a possibility that this new exposure.
Yeah, you can't make that a zero.
I agree.
Well, he's right. I can't ignore that. Like if I'm having a logical conversation and debate, I can't say that wouldn't be the case. I just doubt it. I instead of saying that it wouldn't be there, my thoughts would be, I don't really know.
All right, where we at? Likely,
you gotta put it. Thank you,
majority
Fantastic.
or minority?
Wait, no, I'm majority, and I'm gonna tell you
minority.
Wait. There's context. Does the girl already like me? She already found me attractive? Yes or no?
Well, she wouldn't be with you.
Yes.
Okay, well then it don't matter what
that
the
don't
fuck.
matter.
Wait, hold on. But Fantastic. Let's say you put her in the environment. You take her to a cabin in the woods. Y'all hanging out. It's a fireplace. It's wood to be chopped. She watch you do it. You start that fire. I think it has an effect.
It's gonna have an
stranger. Hold on.
You're insane.
Hold on.
It's gonna have an effect, bro.
No, a random stranger woman that's we just something happens where we're in the fucking what's the name? Of course,
I'm not entertaining a random stranger.
All right, that's what I'm saying. So Aaron, you proving
that's not what I'm saying. So
Aaron,
you're making
you making Cheeky's point.
Aaron, hold on, Aaron, you said some real slick shit. Hold on, wait. You said some real slick shit, Aaron. I don't know if you forgot you said it, but you said bring your woman here and put it in front of me and watch me chop some wood to see what happens. You said that, nigga.
I know what I said, but I'm me.
But let me finish. Let me tell you.
That's a different story, bro.
Let me tell you.
Ain't no way, Aaron.
Aaron, let me tell you, I'm me.
That's why I don't fuck with these six.
If I don't got that pussy, you can chop all the wood you want, nigga. I'll be the one fucking in front of that fireplace. Thank you.
What was the point? What was the point I was making when I said that? First of all, let's see if you.
Hey, nigga, chopping wood, get the pussy, nigga. That's what I heard.
No, nigga, he ain't saying that, nigga.
Yes, the fuck he did.
No, that's not what I said. No, that's not what I said.
That's how it came off.
Okay, that's all right. Let me clear up your interpretation on what was said. All right, it has an effect. I know that anecdotally, and for you to say it doesn't have an effect is drawn on assumption only. So if you want to look at the probability of something being true, I think experience trumps speculation a large majority of the time.
Can I come in here? Can I come in here, guys?
Oh, where you from, John? Hey, John, where you from?
I see what you did right there.
Where you from, John?
I'll repeat it again. I guess you just joined. I'm originally from Alabama.
I know I-20. Where at on I-20?
Right off of I-20, like Calhoun County, Oxford.
Calhoun County. All right. Where? Anniston or Oxford?
Yeah.
My mama people out there. Where you at in Anniston?
God damn,
West Handerson, man.
I'm trying to see if he know my.
He's trying to set you up, John.
You might know, yeah. I might know your mama. I might know your family.
Your Social Security next. Your Social Security number.
You know your mama?
John ain't got no period out there, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a small town.
He's steady from Atlanta.
Yeah, go ahead. What you say, my man? These niggas gonna keep talking. They ain't gonna let you talk.
Hold on.
Right. He's no doctor.
Hold on. I'm from Atlanta, but my mama people from Alabama. Where he from?
I would say the same thing too if I plan on kicking in his door.
You know your mama.
Hold on.
Dangerous game.
John.
Dangerous game, brother.
We buying up all real estate out there, bro.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on. Wait a minute. Whoa, my money here. Get the fuck out my shit and I pop my
Man, anyway, I like talking to you guys, man. Go ahead. What were you saying, my man?
Nah, I
He
was
said,
just trying
"What's
to see
your
where you
social?"
from. My mama people from out there, like dead ass Calhoun County. But we
Yeah.
buying up all the real estate out there. That's why I was trying to see where you from.
Yeah, that shit cheap out there for sure. Yeah.
I bet it is.
I'm buying all that shit up out there, nigga.
Y'all the ones chopping it up.
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead, y'all got.
Now I'm talking about the property. Y'all out there chopping up the wood. That shit better be cheap.
I'm doing all that. What I don't do, the migrants do. What I don't do, the migrants do.
Chainsaw, nigga. Listen, baby. I
If
got
you
to
shoot and you shoot
What I
well, a
don't
woman
do,
is going
the
to feel
migrants will
protected.
do, nigga.
What about
Ain't
cooking?
about
Did we
having
talk
a
If you
about
can
bag.
shoot,
cooking on that list?
if you can shoot and you shoot well, a woman is going to feel protected. If you can bust a nigga shit with your bare hands, she's really going to feel protected. If you can shoot and rearrange a motherfucker's furniture with your bare hands, she's going to feel the most protected.
Yeah, but
It's
What
never-
if you could talk shit real good?
That's not going to make her feel more protected than a man that can shoot well and push his fucking teeth out the
I
back of his
actually it's gonna make her feel more. I'm just asking, will it work?
it would.
Not against a man that can shoot.
This might be risky.
Matt kicked.
Eddie always gonna get me, dog.
Matt kicked 10-15 for 5 minutes. He said, "I'm bored. Kick 10-15." That nigga always in the car. John, you next. Go ahead.
What about cooking, Aaron?
Oh,
yeah. No, look, cooking. You want to go down that path?
I'm just saying. Used to Salt Bay was around this month.
Listen, man,
Yeah, I mean, there's a school called.
If it's a woman that obviously, I think Cheeky wrapped it up a lot more. What's her name? The woman's already attracted to you, bro. It's pretty much nothing you can't do that's gonna, put her in a thing. That's that's why I'm saying just a random woman random woman's not gonna be turned on by just manly acts if she has no other knowledge of you or what's her name and so on and so forth. I can't just motherfucking change the oil in my car. Yes, I'm dead ass serious.
Wait, fantastic. Hold on, let me help you out, Aaron. I'll give you
labor and shit. I'm talking labor, Ham. I ain't talking about like gym is working out is different. Like if you're in the gym or some shit is that's different. But a bitch not.
All right.
A bitch not gonna walk by you all in the driveway and she wanna fuck.
Wait, let's compare real quick, Aaron. So let's take the chopping up the wood, right?
Wow.
Let's take chopping up the wood and let's compare that to performing. And I'm talking about rocking the crowd. Which one do you think for the younger generation? Which one do you think is going to have?
About any generation, rocking the crowd is going to be more.
Every generation rocking the crowd.
Yeah, rocking the crowd. That's not even a question.
Hey, Ham, let me ask you a question.
I don't understand how that.
Are you familiar with what?
Because nobody looks at that and thinks that it's manly. Right?
No,
rocking the crowd
that's entertainment.
That's not even. That's a lousy. Yeah. No.
John, what's your question, John?
Ham, are you familiar with
pheromones?
Huh?
Yeah, pheromones.
Yeah, pheromones.
Yes.
When a man exerts the pheromones when he's working or something like that. We're all familiar with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've probably heard that women are attracted to that male, whatever is coming off of his body after having worked up a sweat, be it from lifting weights and hauling bricks. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I heard of that. Yep.
And so I think the man, let's say he's working around his home.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming in from the front yard, exuding those pheromones.
Yeah.
Naturally, a woman is attracted to that. I truly believe that. I could be wrong, right?
Yeah.
I think it's natural. It's God's way of attracting a man to a woman. That you exert those type of pheromones.
The key word, though, you coming in the house. That means she already in the house. That means she already fucking with you. Y'all acting like just doing.
But how do you maintain that over a long period of time?
Hold on.
How do you maintain that over a long period of time?
I'm not arguing that. Okay, I'm arguing the fact.
This might be risky.
John been booted for 5 minutes. He'll be back at 3:30. What the fuck is that? 9.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chicky, I would ask you ever performed before any of your music? You ever performed any of your music?
You asking me? No.
Oh,
I just do like the I gotta get a bigger presence on social media.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, even the ain't making no money with it, guys. They just being able to watch that crowd.
Me and the homies perform. I mean, but they all got girls. But even still, they come with his own shit. Like if a girl don't know that you got a girl and she just seen you perform a song that she like,
Absolutely.
it's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to attraction, it seems like anything. If they like you, anything works. If they don't like you, no matter what you do.
saying, man, y'all acting like a nigga can be out in the driveway changing the oil, and now just to pussy a girl walking by and she don't get off the pussy. No, that's not happening, bro.
Hey, man.
What I don't understand is what is the difficulty in comprehending what's said? No one said to replace anything. No one said that these individual things are going to be guaranteed successes. But what I am saying is you're limiting the amount of cards you have in your hand to play with by taking these away. And that's what I'm saying. And these are pretty powerful cards. I know because I've played them.
Yeah, but again, now you have to put the context in it, bro. You're 40. I'm 40.
What does that have to do with what I just said?
Everything. That's every fucking thing. A 40-year-old woman and a woman that grew up 40 fucking years ago is totally different than a woman that's only been on this earth for 25 or less. They don't have the same interests. They don't have the same respects. They don't have the same values. So I'm talking about, and that's why I specifically said, and I said it several times, women under 30 and especially under 25. That's what we're talking about. The whole
so
guy
you know that this is completely ineffectual with these women.
I don't think it's ineffective. I don't.
You can stand that though, Cheeky. We're not
even on the same page no more.
I am saying.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
fantastic. Absolutely,
Cheeky. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, Cheeky? Like that's crazy.
Explain it. You have to
I agree with you. I
get what
agree
you're
with
saying, bro. I've been getting it from the start.
So again, what I'm trying to tell you is because there's no value there, they've never seen it as value. You doing that act is nothing to them. They can't correlate
if you
it.
ain't never did it, then you don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know. That's exactly correct.
Aaron, you said that earlier about speculation and
speculation is
not speculation. It's not speculation.
I know it's not speculation because I do it, nigga.
It's not speculation, bro.
That's experience, right?
Look,
it's not speculation. What I'm telling you is this, bro. If you are dealing with a woman that's over,
why didn't I want 10-15 to talk?
She can come forward with your boy. I'm in an A, nigga. You need to do some shows, whatever. Holla at me. But I'm telling y'all that handyman shit work, bro. Them bitches gonna hit you up, especially if it's some car shit. Like, it ain't even about having the bag. You feel me? It's about saving your money and not getting cheated. You feel me? Nigga ain't finna charge me $200 to change a spark plug or some brakes or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about not getting cheated. But women love that shit, especially if you can do a service for their ass. You feel me? They gonna be in your line 24/7. It's up for y'all niggas to play how y'all play. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do it how I do it. But if you had the skills I had as far as fixing cars and shit like that, you gonna have to run your game how you run your game. But they gonna be on your line though. They gonna be on your line for sure.
Yeah, for a service.
So is it? Wait.
Nigga, that's a way in, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Everybody got
service, nigga.
Everybody
For
got
service.
wiggle their way in.
For
bro.
service. That's what weird. And now y'all missing me. I'm talking about
that give her a reason to call you, nigga. Like, come on now, play the game how it's supposed to be played, nigga. They give her a reason to give her homegirl your number. If you that nigga, one of them don't like you, nigga.
Are you pandering your resources to?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, shit.
You got to. Hey, if you that nigga, one of them gonna fuck with you, bro. Like dead ass. Sooner or later, one of them gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, that's something totally different, bro. I'm saying
no, it's not. That's handyman shit.
That's what's been said.
Y'all keep cutting me the fuck off, bro. Jesus Christ! Like every time I
Snap
say
on
something,
these
y'all,
niggas, man.
I'm shutting the fuck up. Every time I get to say something, I try to explain to y'all niggas jump in. Okay.
Cut these niggas out.
Oh my god, man.
Well, no, I'm trying to be cool because he every time Aaron said, he said, "Hey, be patient." I shut the fuck up. I would like the same fucking courtesy. So what I'm trying to say to you is this: you guys are making this shit like this is a magical fucking key to where if a woman sees you doing it, oh, my pussy is wet, I want to give him some of it. I'm telling you that's bullshit. Okay,
That's why we cut you off, because no one said that. You can't start with that.
That's what you're saying. That is what you're. Hold on. Hold on. For one, Aaron, I can't let your light skinned ass get away with the slick shit you said, nigga, about fucking bring your woman around me chopping some wood. She giving up that pussy.
You don't know what hyperbole and shit talking is. Can we? All right, I'll tell you what. I'll concede to that. I'll concede to that. And can we remove that from the conversation? Because I said a lot more than that.
If we remove that, if we remove that from the conversation. Cool. If we remove that from the conversation, I'm still telling you that, and you agreed to this premise already. If a woman has no correlation, she has no experience, she has never ever seen this thing, there's no way for her to put value upon it. You magically fucking showing her this act for the first time is not going to somehow activate her feminine fucking woes or whatever, and now she's oh my god.
How you know that?
I live with them right, and I done escaped 4 raids and 3 indictments. I'm excited.
Yeah! Salute the Beans with the $5 super. He said, boot podcast because I had to go. Damn, jailbird game. Come on, man. Podcast he only been in jail once. He'll be back in 5 minutes. Go ahead, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, man. All I'm saying is, bro, like I said, y'all making this shit to and y'all. Aaron is basing his off of women his age and experience he have with women that are somewhere.
Mr. Fantastic, I'm tired of Aaron bothering you. You want to smoke with that nigga, man? Go ahead.
No, it's no smoke to be had. It's no smoke to be had.
He said, let's have it.
What I'm saying is this, nigga. You can get all the chainsaws, you can get all the motherfucking axes, you can do all the woodwork, you can turn the motherfucking Tim the Tool Man Taylor. And again, if a woman just randomly fucking shows up and she does not know you, okay, she's not going to be certainly sexually aroused to the fact of you doing manly, quote unquote, manly shit. That's what I'm saying. It's not that especially to a woman again that's under an age group that has no correlation to that of manliness. It doesn't do anything for her. She actually gets turned on by the nigga that pull up in the Hellcat in the fucking SRT Trackhawk. That's what gets her pussy wet. That's what motherfucker makes her sexually aroused. And she's gonna go to that nigga before any nigga that's fucking standing out chopping wood, because again, they look down on niggas that gotta do manual labor. They done said this shit. They don't want Ernest the electrician. You know, they want the dope boy. They want the nigga with the fast money. They want the scammer. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm going by what literal women have said of that age group thousands of times. It's all out here. These are what the women are saying. So it's not just my anecdotal experience or my assumption. I'm going by what the women say and seeing what they do.
Now, what did I say?
Beans back in the building, baby. Aaron with the $5 says, bring Beans back and go ahead and fix her shed all you want. You ain't getting no iced tea, let alone some cat. You just another dude in her phone. Go ahead, Aaron.
Oh, I'll never just be another nigga. That's a fact.
Shout out to Aaron and Matthew, though.
Oh, okay. He wasn't talking about me then, all right.
No. Yeah, no. Go ahead, I don't. Yeah. So what did I say, Mr. Fantastic? What do you said all that to say what, as opposed to what I said? What do you think I said?
You said that performing those acts in a woman is going to make her turned on. It's going to make her, want to do whatever. I guess it's going to activate something in her. Well, you didn't say activate, but pretty much she's going to be turned on by seeing a man do something manly like chopping woods and starting a fireplace.
That's it. That's all you got. And you think you really? Come on, you're smarter than this. You definitely heard more than that.
No, at this point, I don't remember anything more than that. That's the framework. You can give me the more intricate details.
I'll take it from the top. I'll take it from the no. A man, there's a list of things that a man must do in order to attract a woman. At the top of that list is provision. Now, under that, there's a bunch of things he can do to provide. These things are what you're providing is resources, but what we've lost touch is resourcefulness. which is the ability to secure and maintain resources. The more a man can display that ability, the greater potential he has for a woman to see value in him. Just like in the realm of protection, which is the number 2 requirement of a man. If a man can shoot, she'll feel safe. If a man can punch a nigga's lights out, she'll feel safer. If a man can do both, she'll feel safest. The same principle applied there can be applied to the difference between resourceful and the resources he's providing. The more resources you can provide, the more efficiently you can provide them and maintain them, the more she'll be turned on, especially if there's an element of physicality introduced into the equation. Not only does it say you have the mental ability to create the resources or find them, but you have the physical ability, which is something that she may not be able to do. It is why we have greater bone density, more muscle mass. It is an expression of those superior traits that she likes in a man. So I'm not saying that a steel chainsaw and a cord of wood is all that will do it. But if all things are the same, and one day you introduce that as well, I would suggest the man that can light a fireplace with wood that he split would be better off than the man that has everything else the same that has never touched a chainsaw in his life.
Okay, so again, 2 things. First and foremost, like you said, we're going back to the value of that resourcefulness and what the definition of resourcefulness is. What you guys are failing to understand, and I guess this is where the age gap thing is happening, is that resourcefulness has been requalified or redefined. None of that shit you're talking about now or in the past matters now. Ain't no fucking wood, ain't no fucking nobody doing their own labor. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I specified younger women and younger men. You guys are chastising the young niggas, but why would the young niggas do something, youngies do some shit, or even care to do some shit that the hoes don't care about? That's where y'all are missing the point. If the women don't value it, it has no value. And when you live in this fucking world now where everything is microwave, like I said, my fucking steel man and all this shit, bro, a checkmate, all this shit. Aaron, the kids are too lazy to go through a drive-through. The kids are too lazy to get their own fucking food, bro. They Uber and DoorDash. Huh?
Do you know how to fix a car?
Yes, nigga.
So what make you think they'll value that, bro? Most of these bitches already broke, nigga. They already broke, so they need them a little discount. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, now 10, 15.
But fantastic smashing women 35 and up. That's the difference.
Let me add. Yeah, thank you. Let me add 30, more like 30, cheeky, but we gonna.
Well, I mean, all right, 30. I'll try to give you some leeway, my guy.
30, yeah, but so now 10, 15, brother. When you said this before, I now left it alone. They see you as a service, brother, and they don't really like you. Now, what they will do is they will use you and then try to get a discount off of flirting with you with opportunity to the pussy, and even maybe give you some of it if it saves them money. They don't really like you, brother. They see you as a resource. You know what's gonna happen? They gonna pay you that money. The car gonna get fixed. And they go drive it. Hold on. They go drive it to the nigga that they go motherfucking slob down that night. Okay. They might see a Walmart mechanic and say that.
Do you see what he's doing?
Like me, what Chicky said, they want a clean nigga. They don't want a dirty nigga, but they see a clean nigga. I told y'all this too, Hamp, because I told them niggas I wear Cliff fingernail polish sometimes. But I also said, but these hands get dirty though. I don't know if you remember me saying that was on one of your shows. But this hand get dirty, nigga. I don't get that type of treatment, nigga. Of course, all of them ain't gonna like me, bro. Of course, all of them ain't gonna like me, but it is a way to get in the door, and nigga.
That's
a lot of them
you're 100% correct. See, to make the argument that he's making, he has to remove something from the equation, and what he's removing is a man's ability to not be friend zoned. Right? There has to be an assumption made. I'm saying if all things are considered the same. Right? If there's no more probability that she'll friend zone me with or without this ability, adding the ability only will help. You see what I'm saying? But you're saying that she'll take advantage of you. Now what you're doing is you're removing from me the thought or the presumption that I'm not going to be taken advantage of. No, leave that in there. If it's good on one side, it's good on the other.
So
Can I chime in here? Him.
I didn't remove it. That's what I'm saying.
That's an assumption. I'm not taking advantage of it.
But I never removed it.
Hold on real quick. Fo, did they get all their arguments out at this point?
No, because he just did a new one. Hold on now. The part of it on the
I want to get Lee
and
then Mr. Gold back in. Right. Go ahead.
Well, again, man, all I'm saying, bro, like I said, chopping wood and fixing cars and all that shit, bro, ain't the key to getting no motherfucking young pussy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, it's not even a factor. You're right, Aaron. Let me correct myself.
Ain't
it's not even
nobody
a factor.
say that though, bro.
It's not 10-15. What's the average woman in the car you fixing, brother? What's her age?
Ain't nobody say that's the key to getting bitches, bro.
Okay, yes, but in essence, that's what I'm trying to tell, bro. The argument being made here is that somehow doing masculine acts gets the fucking women attracted and they pussy wet. Okay, I'm simply saying, and that's why I don't know why y'all arguing me with this. I'm saying for a certain fucking age range of women and lower, that's not the case because they have no correlation. They don't, it means nothing to them. It's like you speaking German or motherfucking Chinese. It's just it's to them, it's just some shit that's done. If you do it, cool. If you don't do it, cool.
Can I chime in?
I mean, I ain't saying that's gonna get you a woman. Just put it like this: if me and one of you niggas on the panel was fucking with the same chick and she don't know who to choose from, the nigga that fixed that car probably gonna get chosen.
You crazy? Hold on. I'm glad the bitch said that. Hold on, John. Wait. I gotta say this. Hold on. And again, this is why you have, and 10-15. This is who you would be. You would be the car fixing nigga. She got a food nigga. She got a motherfucking. She got no one. Y'all know why take your head here. Y'all are out of touch. How do y'all know this?
We already made that.
Women
have we getting redundant now, man.
My bad.
I put the poll up. I put the poll up right now. Go look at the poll, man.
Jiffy Lube. They turn 10-15 to be Jiffy Lube.
All right, real quick, Mr. Galt, and then I'm going to Lee because he been chilling.
I don't have much to say. I just have more than a suggestion for you. I think what you should do is get some women on the panel. I see a lot of women in the comments here. But I really think you should get some women and just do a show with them and ask them deep probing questions about what, as Aaron says, everything being equal, what would they prefer? And I think you will find some wildly different thoughts than what you hear in a lot of men up here on the panel are saying. And when I listen, it just seems like Aaron is speaking with a bit more experience. And I think it'll be a good show for you to get some women on here and see what they say. Or look at your chats.
Yeah, no, we do that show on Tuesdays. It's called the Women's POV. So it'd be all women. So yeah, we can ask them. I feel like I haven't vetted it. I think we had this conversation before.
This might be risky.
So CJ booted Aaron. He said Aaron was talking about patience, but not showing any. Really? I stepped away. Lee, what's popping? Aaron to be